All this time you've been getting a taste of DNA's music, but now I'm curious to know just a little bit more about this amazing band, music, DNA's music. Who is DNA and what does it stand for?
Uh, DnA is myself, Devon, and my partner, Athenia. So it's basically that's it. DNA,
DNA. Okay.
Devon and
And where are
Athenia.
you guys from?
I'm originally from Trinidad and Tobago, and
I'm from the island of Dominica.
Oh, okay. You've been singing all this time. Don't be shy now. We can have a conversation.
I'm not.
Okay, good. So how long have you guys been together performing?
We've been together about 4 years together performing.
And where have you been performing? Around the city or just tell me about that?
Well, we have been doing a wide range of performances. So
Where?
it ranges to about 200 to 300 shows a year in New Jersey.
Wait, you said it ranged from 200 shows a year?
200 to 300
2
shows
to 300
a
year.
year.
Who's your
yes.
agent? First, I need to know that. But go ahead, sorry.
We do performances in New Jersey, New York, but we've also done stuff in Connecticut, Pennsylvania, and even reaching a little further once or twice.
Okay.
But mainly on the Jersey Shore, in and around central New Jersey, and a lot in New York.
Okay. So you do local traveling,
Yes.
yeah, regional, yeah.
regional traveling.
Yeah.
So tell me a little bit about what made you decide to mix the digital with the still band, and tell me a little bit about that.
Well, that came up because it's basically like we're into dance music, you know, entertainment music. So it's I mean it's a lot more easier to manage such a sound, you know, with just between the two of us, you know, because I play the steel pan, which you know is originally a dance instrument, you know, and of course Athenia of the vocals
Yeah.
and a fantastic entertainer at that. You know, I mean, we just
Thank
clicked.
you.
You know, we just had that connection where you know we're able to just combine our resources and come up with the song that we have right now.
Okay.
If I may continue where he's left off, we both belonged to bands before, and they were not working out. The scheduling, the egos, the everything that goes along with not making a band work happened to us. And we decided that we both wanted more out of it, and we wanted to pursue our own goals in a way that the bands were not satisfying. So when he wanted to be a solo artist, it just wasn't enough.
Let me fix this for you. That's okay.
Why, thank you.
Okay. That's what we do.
It just wasn't enough. So I wanted to be a solo artist as a singer, and it just wasn't enough. So we just decided to
When you
blend
say
the two.
it just wasn't enough, it just wasn't enough because of the drama that you may have been experiencing with the other bands, where they weren't allowing you to be artistically free.
No, it's I mean, like if I'm to perform by myself, you know, then I mean it sounds good, but then it's just a steel pan, you know. But I want to do more, you know. When you combine the steel pan with live vocals,
and yeah.
then the entire song gets boosted, you know. And I mean it's a more entertaining
Yeah.
act, you know.
Okay.
So
And I don't see any cheat sheets. I don't see no writing of the notes here. So at least walk me through it because I'm fascinated with it. But if you ask me to play the ABC song, I'm just going to give you my money and walk away. So walk me through some of the notes. Maybe I can try some of it. I'll try.
okay, I mean you could try it, definitely. I mean
But you got to tell me what the notes are.
it's definitely not a hard instrument to learn.
So
or to
says the
play.
person that knows how to play.
I did have my difficulties in the beginning, you know,
Okay.
but although the notes are not here, the most basic thing would be, say, a major scale, C major,
I know that one.
right? So the range of notes is split between the two individual drums. So to cover that scale, you would need to play C,
C is that part.
yeah,
C,
D, E,
E, C, D, E.
E, and then switch over to this
Oh,
side.
got to switch? I can't do it all in one?
No, not on this particular instrument. So
Oh,
you
okay.
switch over to this side, and
C, D, E,
then this will be F,
G.
G,
Oh, G. Is that, okay.
A, B, C.
Oh.
You know, so yeah, but you know, it's a family of instruments.
Yeah.
You know, so like there's, for example, the tenor pan where you don't have to switch. It's the one pan, one drum, and it has the entire
Kind
range.
of like you mixing chow mein, yeah. that's what-
Exactly.
yeah.
And then you have the bass where you could go up to 8, 9 different drums just to cover the,
Yeah,
the
I
low
saw
range,
that.
you know.
I am envious. Let me see if I can do it.
Sure.
Okay. Ooh, pray for me, folks. Okay.
You got C,
C is here.
D, E, F, G, A, B. And then you come back to the high C. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
You sure this is not your
Watch
first
out.
time?
Yeah, it is my first time. Trust and believe. I just envy you on the parkway. That's it.
Yes.
That's it. Trust me. So, what future projects you guys have going on? What future plans you have? And are you collaborating with any artists besides, of course, not your ex-band members, but anyone in the future that you're working with?
Currently, we are not looking to add any more egos into the group.
Ooh, no Beyonce. No job here. No job here.
So we are actually working on original music. You heard two of them early on, A Song in My Head and We Belong. And we keep the Caribbean infused pop genre. That's what we do. We mix the Caribbean with the pop.
I see, because I was recognizing some of the songs that we were playing through the
Yeah.
break, like, oh yeah, that's what you. So,
So we are planning on completing the recording. We have already started. We also plan to expand the quality of our performances, because we do a lot of little gigs, a little shows here and there, amongst big ones. But we're planning to make all of them be big ones, so that we can make, of course, more money,
Of course.
more fans, more more of everything,
exposure.
more exposure. Doing shows like this one, we want to actually move on to production like this with you, and thank you so much for having us here
thank
tonight.
you so much for answering. Shout out to Hayden. Shout out to Hayden.
Yes.
Shout out to Hayden.
Among other things, that videos and touring and that sort of thing, away from the region and more on an international scale, would be our personal goals.
So, what would be your dream concert if you can on stage
I
with
got
any?
that one.
Who would you want to share the stage with?
I would love to share this stage with, a black performer such as probably Mary J. Or even Alicia Keys, who we have seen grown from the bottom up, and they have kept that standard. They have not given in to the hype or to the the gimmicks out there. But my personal goal would be to make it to Madison Square Garden sold out.
Claim it.
What about you, Devon?
What about you? Who's your dream artist on stage, Sharon?
To share on stage? That's not a very easy question to answer.
Because folks gonna get jealous.
Yeah, I mean, I admire a lot of artists that's out there. I don't see a lot of them including steel pans in their live act on stage.
I agree.
So
I agree.
I mean, anybody from, for example, Bungie Garlin, he's one of my favorite artists that's actually, making a lot of noise right now out there, like he's definitely somebody I would like to work with in the future.
Well, hopefully he'll be watching this show.
Yeah.
And he reach out and hey, I got an opening spot for you. Come on through. But that's
Sounds
all
like
I
a
have.
plan.
Yes.
Billy, you see where the Caribbean and the came from?
Yeah, exactly. But that's it for our show today. And thank you to all of our guests for being a part of the Caribbean Voice. And thank you, our viewers, for joining us. It's been our pleasure sharing with you today. Remember, this is where we share
all things Caribbean. So, don't hesitate to share your views with us. Feel free to email us at thecaribbeanvoicetv@gmail.com or share a pic or leave a comment on our Facebook page at facebook.com/thecaribbeanvoicetv. I'm Rosen Green.
And I'm T. Billy Martin. And on behalf of the entire production team, we want to wish you warmth and blessings. One more time, DNA's music. Hit it.
You can sing along.
I'll
You
try.
got this one.
I'll
huh?
try.
What would I do without your smart mouth? Drawing me in and yet keeping me out. Got my head spinning, no giving, I can't pin you down. What's going on in that beautiful mind? I'm on your magical mystery ride. And I'm so dizzy, don't know what hit me, but I'ma be alright. My head's underwater, but I'm feeling fine. You're crazy and I'm out of my mind. Hit it, girls. 'Cause all of me loves all of you. Love your curves and all your edges, all your perfect imperfections. Give your all to me. I give my all to you. You're my end and my beginnings. Even when I lose, I'm winning. 'Cause I give you all of me. And you give me all of you. This is DNA. La mano arriba, cintura sola, da media vuelta, danza duro, no te quería ahora, que solo empieza, mueve la cabeza, danza duro, con la mano arriba, cintura sola, da media vuelta, danza duro, no te quería ahora, que solo empieza, mueve la cabeza. Hey! ¿Quién puede tomar la pena del mal que se mete por tu vena? Lo calienta del sol que se te metió y no te deja que tan eno. ¿Quién me depara eso que baila de contra tu cadera? Ese fuego que quema por dentro y viento que empezará. La mano arriba, cintura sola, da media vuelta, sacude duro, no te quería ahora, quiero solo empieza, mueve la cabeza. Hey! Balanza con una locura, morena, véame al lado, practica barato, quiero verme ese futuro, que una locura, véame al lado. You can have me all girls, let's go. Oi, 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 é pra quebrar, futuro, vamos dançar, come on. Oi, 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 seja morena, loira, vem balançar. Oi, oi, oi. One more time. Oi, 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 é pra quebrar, futuro, vamos dançar. Oi, 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 seja morena, loira, vem balançar. Futuro, oi, 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 la mano arriba, cintura sola, da media vuelta, danza duro, no te quería ahora, el sol empieza, mueve la cabeza. Hey. La mano arriba, cintura sola, da media vuelta, danza duro, no te quería ahora, el sol empieza, mueve la cabeza, danza duro. Danza duro. Danza duro.